Good morning, class. My name is Roberto Medina. I'll be presenting my speech number two, which is an informative speech about Mexican culture and why I do think it's so rich. The purpose of this speech is to inform the audience, which is you, to the richness of Mexican culture, history, and our diverse landscapes, which is a lot. And but first of all, I do want you to picture a street bustling with the vibrant sounds of mariachis, the tempting scents of sizzling tacos, and people joyfully dancing in colorful outfits. Uh, these vivid scenes, this vivid scene that I just talked to you about, it captures the essence of Mexican culture, a beautiful fusion of history, customs, and community. Today, we will delve into Mexican's deep historical background, dynamic festivals, rich culinary offering, and how its varied landscapes influence its cultural identity. First of all, let's kick off exploring the rich history of, of Mexico. I do want to start with the ancient civilizations, which is Aztecs and Mayas. These both civilizations were renowned for their impressive architecture, advanced astronomy, and mathematics. Their legacy continues to shape Mexico culture, heritage. And as read in this article on online, uh, this guy called Davidson published it 2021, and he says that the details that Maya's rich cultural history and impact on present day Mexico. So Mayas are that important to us. Uh, Another thing that I want to talk about is on the colonial period, how we got our cultural fusion. When the Spanish arrived, they brought new elements to Mexico, leading to a fascinating cultural blend. This period introduced Christianity, which became deeply integrated into Mexican customs and brought new culinary delights and architectural designs. This combination created a unique and enduring cultural landscape. And I also want to talk about our independence and a little bit of modern history. Mexico's struggle for independence and subsequent progress significantly impacted its national identity. The blending of indigenous roots with European influences gave rise to a vibrant modern Mexican culture that honors its history while embracing change. And um, let's now dig into how we Mexicans celebrate our rich culture. First of all, I want to talk about traditional Mexican festivals and celebrations. Want to start with the Dia de los Muertos, that is the Day of the Dead. Families, we honor our deceased loved ones by doing altars, offerings, and lively processions. A beautiful expression of love and respect for our ancestors. I did read an article also online in National Geographic. This guy called Martinez explains that Dia de los Muertos is a unique expression of love and respect for our ancestors. It was published about in 2023. I've been living with this tradition all my life. So from day zero, I knew what it was and what was the purpose of it. And I also want to talk about the Independence Day, and other like national holidays. Mexican Independence Days, the September 16th. It's celebrated with patriotic festivities, music, and traditional foods. Other holiday like Cinco de Mayo also play a significant roles in the Mexican cultures. And as this publisher, not an actual single guy, is more like a group called the History.coms. They do describe all these festivities or if you want to call it holidays, how are these are the most important holidays on the whole year. And I wanna pass our culture and our history background, and I wanna move to our my favorite thing of Mexican culture, which is our Mexican cuisine. That I do describe it as a cultural treasure, because Mexican cuisine is a delightful blend of indigenous ingredients like corn, beans, and chilies, with Spanish introduced items like cheese and spices. This fusion has created a rich and diverse culinary tradition that is enjoyed worldwide. Um, our signature dishes, such as tacos, right, mole, and tamales, are delicious and tell stories of Mexico's history and regional diversity. This article, which is really, really new, they published on 2023. The name of the page is Real Tacos. They dip onto the rich variety of Mexican dishes. They provide pictures, they provide recipes, they provide a lot of really Mexican food, junk food, like elotes and stuff. It's really good. It's nice. You should just give it a quick look. And another thing that I want to talk about, I want to pass our delicious cuisine, and I want to talk about our uh, diversity on landscapes and how they impact our cultural uh, basis, right? So Mexico's seaside areas contribute to its rich sea traditions, like including fishing and festivals like carnivals, mountainous areas, and traditional lifestyles. So the Sierra Madre Mountains are home to indigenous communities who preserve ancient traditions, craft, and languages. These areas are rich in cultural heritage, with communities maintaining traditional ways of life that have been passed down through generations. Um, so basically, Mexico's rich cultural diversity is unparalleled. And I do want to talk about also our deserts and forests. We don't have some exotic deserts on Dubai, or we don't have Egypt, and we don't have forests like the Amazonas, right? But we do host unique wildlife and have influenced the lifestyles and folklore of their regions, shaping local traditions. Uh, Stoll and Pool, they published this article in 2017. They discussed the significant impact of these landscapes on Mexico's cultural tapestry. I want to pass all this, and and I want to give you like a quick recap. We've explored Mexico's rich history, our vibrant festivals, diverse cuisine, and the influence of its varied landscapes on cultural practices. Which, in conclusion, Mexican culture is a captivating blend of ancient customs, contemporary influences, and natural beauty. By embracing and honoring this cultural richness, we acknowledge the importance of diversity and heritage in shaping our society. Next time you enjoy a Mexican cuisine or participate in a festival or learn about its history, remember the deep roots and vibrant traditions that make Mexico unique, which is not just tacos. It's we have a bunch of things that make Mexico unique. Thank you for listening. I do appreciate you for listening, and we will continue uh, in another speech. Thank you so much. My name is Roberto Medina, and thank you for listening.